Hello and welcome to Everything To Guppy, the podcast where we talk about every single thing, whatever in the Binding of Isaac. I'm William Hughes, and I'm joined, as always, by a great Sonic villain, one of my favorite Sonic villains, Gary Butterfield.
Hey!
Gary, how would you fight Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh, I would just choke him. Like, I'd grab his shitty little neck and just squeeze until something snapped.
But Gary, he fast.
Well, I'd distract him. I'd be like, hey, I also want to stop Dr. Robotnik. And he'd be like, cool, dude. And then I would just be like, hey, buddy, you're a good friend. Can we hug? And then we would hug. And then I would just, wrap my thumb.
Do what you had
his
to
windpipe.
Do what you had to do.
I wouldn't have to. I want to.
Oh, do what you want to do.
Yeah, I would do what I want to do. Like, yeah, and I'm imagining Sonic is a force for good. But I would still kill him if I had the opportunity. So,
what? I guess that would, by default, make you a force of evil.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in the Sonic world, I'm definitely a bad guy.
Okay.
I mean, I like to think of myself as an anti-hero or anti-villain, depending on what side of the TV trope you fall on.
In the Sonic verse or in the real world?
In the real world.
Okay.
In the Sonic world, I'm purely a villain.
Yeah.
I'm like a more effective Robotnik.
Or some of those ones from the comic books.
Yes. Like the Joker and the Strangle Man.
Oh, man. Joker meets the Choker.
Yeah. That's Harley Quinn, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Our classic catchphrase.
That's Harley Quinn, baby.
So, for reference, listeners, we mentioned this last week. We're recording 2 weeks. We used to do this regularly, and then we stopped because we got so tired.
Yeah, it's not as fun, but I'm moving, so I need a week off.
Moving on up.
Moving on to another place. I shan't dox myself.
Yeah, I mean, you're moving south.
I am moving south. It is, yeah, if you know, that's the only hint I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary's moving into the back room of a bar with an artificial bull.
A mechanical bull, yeah.
Yeah. You ever ridden a mechanical bull?
No, but I have ridden a mechanical bull from Night Court. A mechanical mole. Why didn't you like that? Why are you quiet?
I'm just waiting for the full joke to arrive.
That is the joke.
Okay.
Mechanical
well, now
bull
I know.
Night Court.
Okay.
I got a new job. I'm going to be working on Borderlands 4. This is mean.
Okay. I was just waiting to get.
You just wanted to tell your story about riding a mechanical bull.
Maybe
ahead.
I did, Gary. Maybe that's
I
why
know
I
exactly
said
why you asked it. Go ahead. I'll be here waiting.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's talk more about your incredible comic premise. What if Bull from Night Court,
what if
Richard
Bull
Bull,
had a hard time sitting down? It's so much more rich.
Oh, what if there was a robot Harry Anderson?
Well, now we can agree that would be ridiculous. I'm talking about Bull.
Oh, he'd hang out with a robot Mel Torme.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really good for him.
Gary, it'd be good for all of us because it would make me and Mel Torme was still around. And so would Harry Anderson.
Like Night Court and then like 2.0 and Court's in a computer font.
Is Richard Mole still alive?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think there's like a full-on Night Court curse. I think it's just Harry Anderson's dead.
He was big enough that's considered the Night Court curse now.
I mean, I loved Harry Anderson when I was a kid.
I love Harry Anderson too, man.
Dave's World.
Yeah, he's great.
The Dave Barry TV show.
He was also just like a magician, but it wasn't the main thing about him, which I really liked.
Yeah, yeah.
It was weird.
That's the best way to be a magician is on the side.
Yeah, side magician, But he's like, he was an actor who also happened to just be a magician.
Yeah.
And would get worked into his roles. And it was really
Harry
weird.
the Hat.
Yeah.
From Cheers.
We're talking about a great item that doesn't have that much to say about it, so it's okay that we're wasting all this time.
Do you get weirded out when there's fiction about a real person and then the circumstances of the real person's life change? I'll give you an example. In Dave's world, Dave is married to Beth, but Dave Barry got divorced from her 3 years after that show was done.
Okay.
Does that make it feel weird to you?
What did the show do?
Nothing. It just didn't acknowledge it at all.
That is weird.
But if we go back and also it doesn't change if you go back and watch it now.
Well, that's true.
You don't.
They didn't re-edit the episodes.
The other big example is always Ben Folds wrote The Luckiest for a woman he then divorced.
Yeah. That doesn't make me feel that weird, but I do think it's a thing. It sounds like a thing.
I mean,
if you're asking me if it's a subject, it is a subject.
It is a subject. It makes the song a lie. Because he wasn't the luckiest.
It depends on whether you think there's a permanence to truth. At the time, he was the luckiest, and then he ceased to be the luckiest.
I think there are platonic truths.
I think there is a platonic friendship.
Do you think
between
in
Mel
hindsight
Torme and Harry Anderson?
We don't know that. We do not, Gary.
They seemed like friends.
I know they certainly seemed like friends.
I bet
Gary,
we could find out.
I
guarantee
Gary,
there's a biography I can read.
Gary, I am questioning the platonic aspect of it.
Oh, okay. I rescind my objection.
I am suggesting that perhaps there was a torrid/Torme affair going between the two.
Yeah, I could see that. Chaos is an item, passive item, only in the shop. And this is one of my favorite items in the game. Easy top 10.
Yeah, it's a real Goldblum.
It's such Goldblum, dude. It's such a Goldblum.
Goldblum medicated powder. Is that anything?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, I'll give it the subject. It's a subject.
Also, yeah, noun.
Noun. It's a noun.
I've achieved noun.
This mixes up all your item pools.
Yeah, which is you only really start to notice this once you've been playing the game for a while.
Yeah.
For one thing, this is a shop item.
Yep.
Which is part of what's great about it because it makes the shop pool much more interesting.
Well, and it makes this opt-in entirely because if you're still like struggling to beat the game, this can really fuck you over.
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
So, in brief, every item in this game that we talk about all the time is assigned to a different pool that determines where it can show up in the game.
Yes.
There's a pool of treasure room items, there's a pool of boss room items, there's a pool of devil room items, etc. This item mixes them up all higgledy-piggledy.
Yep. Yeah. So you end up with just like, hey, I just went to the shop and what's on sale for 7 cents? God's head.
Yay!
Or I just, beat a boss and what do I get for it? Portable slot machine. Boo.
Yay!
Boo, boo, boo.
What?
But,
Boobs!
Yeah, sometimes it's boo, but you want it. So good in greed mode.
Oh yeah, fantastic in greed mode because the greed mode pool is small.
Yep. Just like absolutely breaks that open. Just really, really good shit. Anytime you can get exposed to a lot of items, this makes libraries amazing.
Oh yeah, it's just 2 or 4 random items.
That's so good. I love it. It's one of my favorite items in the game.
Yeah, and also, of course, Goldblum.
And it also creates Goldblum. It makes Goldblum a thing.
Yeah, Goldblum's finally a thing after this.
Yeah. Has he didn't get canceled because of his sex pestery. No, but I do feel like I don't hear about him that often.
I feel like we've all, you know what? Our culture is not always great about this, but I think we did a really good job of saying, let's pause on Jeff.
Yeah.
For a minute. Let's just turn instead of slamming the gas valve shut, we just turned it down to a 2.
Yeah.
I'm really comfortable with that.
A slow trickle of Goldblum.
Yeah, it's still going to kill us, right?
Yes.
It's still a gas leak.
But slowly.
Yeah. Killing me softly with your Goldblum.
Yeah.
Killing me softly.
I hate that song.
It's a weird, emotionally unpleasant song.
I find it really unpleasant, and it's a karaoke stalwart of so many people.
Who?
Nobody here, but when I go to public karaoke, I hear it at least twice.
I cannot imagine doing it. The one time I did public karaoke, I did 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. And a guy, I was apparently a little off tempo, and some fucking drunk got up and started metronoming in my face, conducting.
Are you serious?
I am 100% serious.
Dude. I feel like you should have killed him. I feel like that's the best. That is one of the most insulting things I can think of.
Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah. Well, hindsight is the year 2020.
Oh shit, Gary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the first piece of Guppy merch.
Like a shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. With a little burning dumpster and then
wait, is it too verbal? Hindsight is the year 2020?
What if we made it Heinz sight and had some ketchup in there?
Oh. Put it just a stain. Just have a ketchup stain there.
Yeah. It's been a while since hindsight and then a stain.
And then on the back, I wish I could have prevented this ketchup stain.
Yes. With a picture of both of our faces oh.
I like that. We should have a whole line of shirts where on the back is just us confused by the premise of the front of the shirt.
I thought of a Guppy shirt idea
Sure.
the other day. Can I lay it on you?
No.
Okay. If you like the show, head on over to patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.
Yeah. Toss us some money.
Toss us some money. And if Will's phone holds out, you can leave us a rating and review.
You sure can. It's still there. We're kicking along at 3% battery now.
I think we're going to last. I think we're going to make it.
I absolutely don't think
at this rate. Okay.
No. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, this is a good one. This is a repeat from Sine Waves, who I think previously gave us a review as Sine Wave. 5 stars.
Thank you.
Kind of a companion piece with another show on their network. Well, that one is unfilmable. This one is unlistenable. Very good. In, out, succinctly painful.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
And there's only one thing to say about that.
It's Night Vale, baby.
That's Night Vale, baby. That's Night Vale, baby.
Baby.
Night... Oh, baby.
Baby.
And now...
Oh,
went from
Mr.
Elvis.
Ed.
Yep, I'm Mr. Edvis.
Oh, well, I'm not nothing but a hound horse.